Welcome to Bangkok. I am here back again in Thailand and it is a pleasure to be here. I feel so bad because there was an earthquake recently and so many people suffer from this earthquake. And our prayers for everybody who is struggling with all these issues. But I wanted to bring this video to you because I am here again in Thailand and I wanted to share with you some of the things and questions that I have received recently. Which one of them is, was it really a good idea to retire early, especially now that the stock market is actually crashing and going down? So I have received some of these comments and I wanted to address all this information because I have been sharing what I did to be able to retire early, how can I stay retired here in Thailand, and also how can you use your current income to create enough money to pay for your expenses without having the need to work by investing. So join me today with this video, and as always at the end of the video I will leave you some other images from this country that is going back to normal after everything that happened recently. It called my attention how some people told me recently that I actually made a mistake retiring early, especially with the stock market crash that we are suffering right now. The stock market continues to drop from all-time highs that happened recently, but if you actually had the chance to watch this video that I made, I actually told you at the beginning of 2025 that this could actually happen. And it did happen, and many people that were not prepared, they actually couldn't get ready for this. But what I did is that I actually prepared for this. If you watch this video that I was telling you about, I actually told you that since I am not working in 2025, what I did is that I saved 2 to 3 years of expenses in a high yield savings account, which I am going to make a video later on how I actually invest the money that I am not investing in the stock market, the money for my expenses. But this money is actually producing a little bit of money, but I do not invest this money because this is what I need for my expenses for the next 2 to 3 years since I am not working. Another thing that I was mentioning in this video as well is that you should not be in margin. You should not be using all this money that these brokerage accounts actually give you or lend you to invest, because this money is not yours and this is a very risky move. So this is another suggestion that I was telling you about in this video, how you can actually prepare in the event of the stock market crash. So even though I am not working right now, I continue to invest without stop, and this is the mistake that most people make when the stock market drops, that they don't continue to invest. So what I do is I just invest consistently, and I am showing you this in my VIP club where I invest $250 every single week, no matter if the stock market goes up, goes sideways, or goes down. And especially when it's going down, I am actually buying stocks right now at a discount, and this is the best feeling because this is how I made the most money in 2020 and also in 2022, which allowed me to retire early. And this is why I am sharing all this information in my free videos here in YouTube, just so you can continue learning and you can multiply your investments for the future. So when I was working, I was investing in 3 different areas. Number 1, my 401k. I actually had a job that matched 5% of my salary. So I invested this 5% and they were matching 5%. I was investing 10% just in this account. So I was actually doubling my investment right away just by investing in this account that my company matched, and I continue to invest consistently in this account. And there is actually a way that I adjusted my 401k that I am showing you as well in my VIP club. Because most people don't realize that the 401k that normally the companies give you, it doesn't give you the best returns. So you probably have seen some of these accounts or choices in your 401k of retiring in 2060, 2065, 2070, but these accounts don't actually give you the best returns. And there is a way that I showed how I actually invest my 401k account. But remember that this is for the long term, and this money is actually designated to not be touched until I turn 60. The second account that I was investing my money while I was working is my Roth IRA. I showed you a few videos about this in my channel, how Roth IRA is a good way to save and invest, but these gains, all these profits are going to be tax-free after the age of 60. And this is why I try to put the maximum in these accounts with my wife as well, $7,000 each, so we can take advantage of all these tax benefits and continue investing for our future, as well as all this money will be tax-free after the age of 60. And this is another good way to continue to save and invest. And the third way that allowed me to retire early is actually a brokerage account, an individual account. In this account, you don't have to wait until you're 60, so you can access your money before you turn 60, and this is another great advantage of continuing to invest the money. If you have seen some of my videos, I was investing more than 60% of my salary before I retired at the end of 2024, which allowed me to save and invest a lot more money into this account. And this is a lot of the money that I actually have access to if I needed to in the meantime. But I have been showing you in my VIP club how I can actually generate money from my investments without selling any single share. So a few months ago, I also showed you how I have my money diversified in 3 buckets. Number 1, all the investments that I have for the future after I turn 60. Second bucket, I have the money that I invest in my individual accounts. This money that I am investing long term and that I don't touch, and that can actually generate me money when the stock market goes up. And even I have some strategies that you can generate money with your investments without selling any single share, even when the stock market is going down. So if you're not part of my VIP club, I think you're missing so much information that you can continue to bring your investments to the next level. In the third bucket, I have the money that I need for my 2 to 3 years of expenses in a high yield savings account, where I don't want to invest this money because this money is for whenever something happens or when the stock market is coming down. I am not forced to sell stocks at a low price, because this is something that I definitely don't want to do. Like Warren Buffett says, rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. So I want to conclude this video with this. I have made the most money in 2020 when the stock market completely went down due to the pandemic. And in 2022, when the stock market went down for more than 16 months, I continued to invest money heavily. And this is what allowed me to get here and be able to travel the world and retire early. And this is why I want to share this information. So I am taking advantages of all the discounts that the stock market is bringing right now. And this is why I wanted to make this video, because I want you to multiply your money for the next 3 to 5 years. And this is a great advantage that the stock market is bringing to all of us. So thank you so much for joining me during this video. It is a pleasure for me to share all this information with you, because my goal is to help thousands, if not millions of people to reach financial independence early, or at least create a great retirement to enjoy a life full of happiness. So don't forget to become part of my VIP club if you're not part of it. So let's continue to invest and take advantages of all these opportunities that 2025 is bringing to us, because as I always tell you, the best is yet to come.